Hello there, everyone. Shadobin here. Welcome back to more Star Wars: The Old Republic. Just getting my creator dashboard pulled up here real quick. I'm not a very good streamer, and I didn't do this ahead of time. All right, there we are. We are in. Now let me join back up with old Sapper. Hello there. Can you hear me? Uh-oh. Sapper?
You can't hear me because I was muted.
Oh, you're really quiet.
No, I'm really quiet. Well, I'm normally quiet anyway.
Much quieter than normal.
Let's see. Let's try that. How does that work?
About the same.
About the same.
I mean, I can turn you up on my end.
Okay. All right. What about now?
Oh, now you're louder. let me turn you back down where you were.
All right. I think I figured it out. I think I was at a. I think my mic was a little too far from my face.
Ah, yeah, that'll do it.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
All right.
This place looks
Well,
lively.
let's continue
Guess the
on in the
Imperials are
story.
sneaking it past
Head
some fun
to
after all.
Graythan's estate to eat everyone's ass, basically.
Yeah, Grayson. Back for some Friday night edition of some Mando Bros.
Except my Mando's a female, but
You know, hey, we're not going to assume her gender.
also I think I mentioned this last time. I don't think we're technically Mandalorians yet.
No, we were talking about that. We're just sponsored by Mandalorians.
Wannabe Mandos. That'll be the name of the
Hey.
series. Wanna be a Mando?
Want to be Mando Bros. I mean,
Get a
There is
Mando
a-
bro. You get a Mando bro.
there is a certain school of thought out there that, you know, folks that question the legitimacy of whether or not Boba Fett was a Mandalorian.
Well, and Boba Fett himself said, well, okay, hold on. So the split is between Legends and now canon. So in Legends, he for sure was a Mando. But in
that-
now canon, he does not consider himself to be a Mandalorian.
Well, you know, nobody cares about, you know, Disney canon because it's all BS anyway.
I like some parts of it. It's warming to me.
Let's see, the parts of Disney canon that I like. Rebels was solid.
Still need to watch that. I've not watched it yet.
So Rebels is solid. The Clone Wars TV show is another one that's pretty solid. Let's see what else is.
Yep, I heard good things about the Clone Wars TV show.
The Bad Batch is pretty decent,
mercy.
I think.
I watched it yet.
Already word of your feats has reached
Oh,
those
this is the
knowledgeable in Cast
this is the
City.
Revanite quest
I
line.
am the apprentice
Part of
and
it.
Is it?
voice of Darth Charnas.
Okay.
I speak in his name, and I would bargain for your services.
I don't deal with servants.
I'm paying attention.
I require individuals capable of gaining prestige.
That's the
in a
first time I've seen your
society
character's
leaned on
face.
secrecy and madness. Individuals who can earn
You
respect.
look like some of the people
not
I see in
love.
court.
I need infiltrators to eliminate an enemy of the Sith.
He is pretty gnarly
You
looking, isn't
would
he?
serve well.
I am no servant.
I serve no one. I suggest you learn that quickly.
You beat me
Choose
on those
my words
rolls.
poorly. I apologize, but you are needed. Our enemy is the Order of Revan, a cult of fools hidden at every stratum of Imperial society.
Mandalorians
For
love Revan.
years, the Revanite heretics have secretly
of course we
recruited
do.
military officers, powerful Sith, wealthy mercenaries,
No, they actually do.
anyone who can add to their power.
Some to be recruited?
You want me to join them, I take it?
I want you to help my master ruin them. Instead of following the Emperor and his Dark Council, the Revanites follow a long-dead Sith Lord tainted by Jedi ways.
A long
If you can
dead,
uncover the
awesome
Revanite
Sith
leader's
Lord.
identity for us, my master will reveal him to the Dark Council. His destruction would be assured. All you have to do is join the cult. I can get you inside, but you must earn their trust.
So long as you're paying.
I earn their trust, I earn my fee. Is that right?
Indeed. The Revanites have a secret
We're
compound
all about
in the
getting
jungle.
paid.
Take
Yep.
this token to the cultist at the entrance. He will initiate you. Earn an audience with their leader. When you have seen his face, return here, and you shall have your reward.
Yeah. I always thought that line sounded very ominous. You shall have your reward. Feels like the type of shit Vader says to somebody before he chokes him out.
I do like rewards.
Sorry, I got distracted by the scavenge.
Oh, okay. That's right. We scavenge the same things.
Wildlife I've seen so far.
Mako.
I'm not sure I want to know what a wall that size is keeping out.
Okay, my Mako got stuck, so I'm doing it myself, I guess. Alright. Do we have... No, we got to actually... Well, I don't know about you. I have to actually go there. I don't have the waypoint. Yeah, we can go do this Revan stuff. Then we can continue on the main storyline.
There you go. I can dig it.
You know what I'm putting down?
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
How late? Want to go, by the way?
I mean, I was prepared to go till 11:30-ish.
Oh, hour and a half or so.
I mean, we can push. I mean, we can run till 10 or 10:30 if you want. I mean, that's not too late for me.
Okay.
Like I said, I was prepared to go till 11:30.
Yeah, I like to keep my streams somewhere between hour and a half to 3 hours, so we'll finish off Drummond. Well, we might finish off Drummond Cost. I don't know.
If we just do story missions, we probably will.
Yeah, but I mean, we got to do the Revan stuff. It's Revan.
Always. I mean,
I will do the storyline of every single character ever just for the title.
oh yeah, of course.
Did you lose your way in the jungle? You have my sympathies, but we can't help. We have no food or water to offer. There's nothing for you here, and strangers are not welcome in this place. You'd best be going.
I got something to show you.
I was given this token. Does it tell you anything?
It's you,
I'm not
Mr.
sure.
103.
Ah, you do have the token. Someone must have had great faith in you to send you our way. Welcome to the
Yeah, someone
Order
had
of
great
Revan,
faith, all right.
initiate. Welcome to your new life.
I always thought that was amusing. About the paranoia.
Why didn't you say you were a Revanite in the first place?
You must know by now that our ways are secret. We have enemies who
Look at
believe
me,
we
big
should
roller.
be silenced. This place is
Yep.
our haven, built by the Master and protected by the faithful. Here we leave our duties to the Empire behind. This is where the Master guides us in
I
the
know.
mysteries of Revan, the one who began a Jedi but grew into a Sith, and then something more.
Sith history isn't my area. Why does this matter?
Damn it,
We
Mako
learn
didn't
from
like
those
that.
who come before us and gain strength from their triumphs and failures. As a Jedi, Revan was a warrior who slaughtered armies.
I am not
As a
having any
Sith,
luck with Mako.
Revan was a teacher who trained 1,000 dark apprentices. Eventually, Jedi and Sith both turned on Revan. But instead of being destroyed, Revan was reborn.
If all that's true, why isn't Revan known better?
The Empire tries to bury Revan as a minor figure, out of fear. Revan was stripped of power, stripped of life, of memory, and left to rot. And still, Revan relearned
Speaking
the
of
ways
Revan,
the Force.
I got to get some more
The
KOTOR
reborn Revan
recorded.
destroyed Jedi and Sith, and came to
Rapidly
Dromund Kaas.
running out.
Although Revan's life ended here, the Master preserved that life, so that we may learn from it.
I don't believe this cult is just about learning.
We learn to be better, more powerful. Even though the Empire may not publicly support us, we believe in the Empire's ways. Revan mastered the light side and the dark side, war and peace. We seek to walk the same path. Take part in our rituals, learn Revan's path to greatness, succeed, and you earn the right to join us.
Excellent.
We can ship to New York. They would just have to go to.
And I look forward to learning.
Around you,
Oh, okay,
you'll
Mako
find your
approved
new
of that.
teachers, Revenites who have spent their lives recovering the works of Darth Revan. Speak to them. Complete the tasks you are given. When you are through, return to me, and the Master will give you your final lessons.
Oh yeah, I just realized it's also really good we're doing this now, because I completely forgot that this quest line is in Graythan's estate.
Yeah, part of it. Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Planets are
Yeah,
currently
just making sure I got all the thingamajiggers. The
Speaking
do
of
walkies.
Horval,
Come here. Come closer. You are among the initiates who wish to join our order, and this is good.
I sound like I've
Tell me
smoked a
something.
pack every day for my
You are here
life.
because of the order of Revan.
I
Are you ready to die
like
for
two
us?
or three.
Is that a threat?
You looking for a fight, old man?
Yeah.
No, I'm only asking a question. Consider carefully. For every Revanite must face the trial of death, just as Revan died at the hands of the Jedi. Death freed Revan, left him unbound from all oaths and promises. It paved his road to rebirth. Will death free you from your past?
Don't be stupid.
Let me be clear. I'm not going to die.
Do not be frightened. Change is nothing to fear. Before us is a path. Beyond the path is a cave. A cave dedicated to Darth Revan. Initiates fall on the path. Initiates are torn apart by things inside the cave. But initiates who reach the end are reborn. Remade.
Sending me there?
Go on, I'm listening.
Go. And you'll see. The path is here. The cave. The cave will be more trying.
I enjoy a hard trial.
Easy jobs bore me.
Remember, survival is not your goal. Trust in the path of Darth Revan. We have nothing more to discuss. Go and return to me when you reach the end of the cave.
End of the cave!
Okay. Meditate at the Revanite altar.
Ooh. My Sharona was able to do a master flashpoint. I guess the
Do
difficulty.
what?
I guess. Oh, I just saw the achievement pop up. She did a master flashpoint. I guess the flashpoint difficulty. So it's story, which is basically solo. You can't really fuck it up. There's
Right.
veteran, which is normal. Basically, you need a
Yeah.
group and all that, and then there's hard.
Yeah, which is the master mode.
But then evidently not all the flashpoints have story mode.
No, Hammer Station is one that doesn't.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So when we get to that, we're gonna have to actually do the group finder to do it.
Yep.
Well,
You already go into the game.
in the cave, buddy. I'm already killing stuff.
Jacking and smacking, folks. Okay, okay. I thought this cave was further away. I sent my Mako on a bit of a mission. Doesn't matter, we gotta die anyway.
Lame.
Yeah.
It is a cool storyline, though. Or cool. Yeah.
Oh, of course it is.
Which reminds me, while we're here, because I told my chat when I did this with my Sith Warrior wrong. Because I questioned how Graythan gets Revan's mask. Because I was like, no, Revan gave his mask to Canderous Ordo, since it's the mask of Mandalore. That's not quite correct. So let me clear that up for everybody right now. Revan has Mandalore's mask from when he dueled and defeated Mandalore at the end of the Mandalorian Wars. That is separate from the mask he wears. He wears the mask of a female Mandalorian warrior, and it's kind of a symbol of his resolve that he will not take that mask off until he's defeated the Mandalorians. So that's the mask that ends up here, though we have no clue how it ends up here.
Okay.
Mandalore's mask is... I don't know where Mandalore's mask is currently. I don't know who Mandalore is currently. I guess we'll find out during this storyline, since it deals with
13.
Mandalorians.
Yeah.
I know the really badass Mandalorian bounty hunter in the original trailer becomes Mandalore at some point.
You return, dripping with the blood of the womb.
Gross.
Reborn. Your old life.
Oh, that's a
Everything you
gross
were,
sentence.
All of it is dead, buried inside that cave.
Uh-huh.
Whatever works for you.
You are free
We're
now.
both being smartasses
Feel
this cold.
everything you once were. Savor the moment. It won't come again. Tell me how it feels. Your obligations have vanished. Your past no longer burdens you. How does it feel to see the world reborn?
Feels like it's time to hunt.
You've done well, and I'm proud that you've begun your new life as a Revanite, choosing allegiance to us first of all.
Yeah, that's
Take
what I
this
did.
gift to guide you in your new life. It will remind you of what you've become. Leave now, and may the Force make you strong.
Okay.
Alright, here's the crazy chick. That's like obsessed with his mask.
Speak to Lardra.
Come forward. Speak to me. We're all students of Darth Revan, and I enjoy the company of initiates.
I bet
I
you
remember
do.
when I was like you. I remember my trials and the joy of killing in the Master's name. You're so fortunate.
I kill in my own
I'm
name.
a cult leader to tell me when or whom to kill.
Neither
Just
did
a
I.
fat
but you
stack
find
of
that
credits.
king
Just
was
a
Revan
fat
to
stack of
fulfill.
credits, that's right.
I'm Lardra, once the personal assassin of a Sith Lord. I am now the serene protector of the Master and his students. I contemplate Revan's teachings as I execute intruders and heretics. But I also guide initiates and help determine their trials.
Blind leading the blind.
How did a disturbed woman like you acquire such power?
Disturbed?
This
I'm a
cult
product
hates
of
us.
Darth Revan's teachings and the Master's instruction. My mind is clear, as yours will soon be. Every Revanite's initiation includes a trial of the past, a rite to bind the initiate to Revan. Your rite will be very special. You will find the mask of Darth Revan, what he wore after becoming Sith. It's a powerful symbol of his greatness, long lost to us.
It's necessary.
I have to do this to meet the Master.
Of course. The Master doesn't waste time with students. You must complete your initiation. The mask is in a collection
must
of
complete your
antiquities possessed by my
initiation.
former teacher, the Sith Lord Grafton. It must be freed from that heretic, rescued in a
Burn
rain
the
of
heretic.
blood and death.
Okay, well now she's talking my language.
My trigger finger needs some exercise.
Mako didn't
Swtor,
like
my
that.
curator. He'll give you the spiritual guidance you
How
need
sad.
and tell you where the mask is. When your journey's
Mako,
done,
I'll go
bring the mask
Buy
to me.
you something shiny.
Good luck.
Mm.
Welcome the peace that comes with serving the Master.
Yep, that's what I'm talking
Now
about.
we gotta talk to this guy, cause he's gonna be with the mask.
There's your burr.
D1 Yeah.
I
That
wasn't
wanga wanga.
expecting a visit from any initiates, but you're welcome to stay and talk, in any case. I'm Tarun, devoted servant of the Master and student of Revan. What can I do for you?
Tell me about a relic.
I'm searching for Darth Revan's mask. I'm told you can help.
So, Lardra sent you.
Your Mako's
She
got
wants
some
me to
damn
literally prepare you
light
for
up
contact
Nike
with
sneakers on.
Revan's
Did you see
mask,
that?
eh? A pointless ceremony. Ladra's devoted to the Revanites. She's also obsessed with that mask. Says it talks to her. Lardra wants the mask to represent everything Revan ever was, but he wasn't just Sith. Before his rebirth, he was both Sith and Jedi.
It's just insane.
Fascinating.
All I want is to finish this initiation.
Don't be short-sighted. You must understand what's going on.
No,
It's tempting
you
to seek
need
answers in
understand
material
what's going
objects.
on.
Lardra will use the mask to teach that Revan was a being of only darkness. I don't want that mask becoming our Order's sole focus. Bring it to me. I'll keep it safe among a few like-minded scholars.
What do I get out of it?
Not sure I want a full-blooded Sith angry with me.
She doesn't need to know what really went on between us. I'm sure Lardra promised a grand reward for the mask. I can't match it, but I can promise your initiation will proceed smoothly. Will you help me preserve the real Revan? Or will you let Lardra overshadow everything with a Sith relic?
I might keep it myself.
I bet that mask would look good on me.
I doubt it's
Oh,
in any
oh,
condition.
Mako like that.
Still, that would be better than giving it to Lardra. I don't have to tell you to be careful, but may the Force be with you. May it keep you strong and guide your return.
Regulators, roll out!
Mount up.
If by mount up you mean go talk to this guy and fly to the wall.
Welcome. Please select an available.
'Cause that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna catch you.
Don't catch me. Catch me. You're out of your mind. Oh nice, I completed my conquest goal.
Nice. I hit one of those just a minute ago.
Well, I mean, I completed my weekly.
Oh, have we set new guild goals?
Yes. Yeah, my Sharona took care of it, and we're pretty close to hitting it, too.
Nice. Very nice.
So do you want any of this stuff? No. No. What do you want? Okay, there. You like that. There you go.
Are you serious? Thank you.
I'm opening gear.
Opening gear.
I got a whole bunch of new gear from my box.
No, hold on. I don't want to do the heroic. There was
Yeah.
a vendor over here somewhere.
Right here. Yeah, you're heading right towards it. Alright, I'm going to start heading towards his estate.
Alright, I'm headed your way.
Ugh, this guy's name is Black Sweat. I don't care what color sweat it is. I don't want that to be my character's name.
Guess that's better than back sweat or boob sweat.
I mean, true. At least you don't know exactly where the sweat's coming from, I guess.
Very true, very true.
I guess that's one way to look at it. Yeah, like naming a character. It's down under cheese.
From under cheese.
Let's see, we gotta kill some overlords. Do we know where these overlords are? I guess they're inside.
It's Lord from under cheese from the Sweaty Balls legacy.
Oh, gross. Somebody probably has named their character that.
It would not surprise me.
The mask in here too? Okay, good. Everything's in the same place. We don't have to deviate any to get this.
Nice. We gotta defeat the Grathan Estate Overlords.
Yeah, wherever they are.
Hopefully they're in the building.
Be careful. Don't do like I did first time I came in here and leap. I looked real smart.
Oh, when you face planted?
Oh yeah, I died badly.
I saw that on your stream, by the way. It's pretty nice.
Was it?
Well, no, but I got a good chuckle out of it.
I'm glad you did.
Okay.
Alright. I don't see any overlord. Oh, they're in the same room as the thing we're going to get.
Oh, cool.
Oh, we should get the mask first. It's right here.
Okay.
I wouldn't touch anything if I were you. There's no telling what security Grathan has on this stuff, or how dangerous they are without them.
He ain't got no good security. I've been in this room. He's a nerd.
We take what we want. Yeah, Mako and I are kind of wearing the same armor. It's just color matched differently.
Yeah, your Mako actually looks like she's kitted out. My Mako's wearing streetwear. Maybe get her like a nice dress.
I'm gonna save my Carkel coins and eventually get the.
I'd put her in the dancer's outfit, but I think that might be a little on the nose.
Yeah, probably. That's what I got Lana Bellico running around in on one of my my Jedi characters.
I need I want a Speedo for my Jedi.
Okay.
I just think that'd be hilarious. facing down the enemies of the Republic in a Speedo.
I mean, as long as you got the body for it. As long as your body type, like...
Oh, I'm the buff
2 or
body
3.
type.
Yes. I mean, body type 4? No. No,
I mean, oh,
baby.
body
What did
type
you do?
diabetes.
Yep.
Oh boy, we're about to shoot the shit out of you folk.
That's right.
He punched me. Asshole. Well, there we go. That was a real hard mask to get.
Right in the fucking face.
Skadoosh!
Sorry.
I'm a
Language.
rocket man. What? Oh, I care about language here. As long as you avoid language, I think it's you can't have any depictions of violence or language in the first 30 seconds.
Oh, okay.
For YouTube, at least. I mean, I can't account for Twitch, but on YouTube, that'll mess up your stuff.
Scared of you?
Well, I'm not. You get credit for that, Overlord?
I got credit for a Overlord. Kill one without me?
Yeah.
Did you get credit for the one I just killed?
No.
Okay, let's quit killing Overlords. Oh, we're not in the same instance.
Oh, are we not?
Nope. So I guess we gotta do this separate. That makes more sense. I was sitting here going, where the hell are you? Okay, so yeah, we gotta do it separate from each other, I guess. I don't know why.
Oh, this is a class quest.
Yeah, I thought we could do class quests together.
You can, but only one person will get credit.
So we would have had a gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, what have we here? You're not even a Mandalorian, are you? When Lord Grothan's
Damn, she
spies
called
and
me
my
out like
father
that. You're not
contacted
even a
the
Mandalorian.
Enclave, I expected they'd at least
What?
send me a real live
I'm
Mandalorian.
not even to that
I'm afraid
point
I'm
yet.
a tad disappointed.
Hey, Nergonus.
You knew your father wanted you killed? Of course. But really, how scary is that? Wait, you don't seriously think you can kill me? I mean, I'm a Sith, and you're just... whatever you are.
Oh, well, you're about to be
Oh,
dead.
You've got a true believer.
Then again, it makes sense. Why would you come here if you thought you'd die? Apparently, my father isn't the only one living in a dream world. You can't kill a Sith, you silly.
You're overconfident.
You believe you're invincible, little girl? No, of course not. A more powerful Sith could kill me. Or a really lucky Jedi, I suppose. Perhaps a bomb, but not some random bounty hunter.
Oh, that,
You must be so crushed.
now that was
Live
just
and
a
learn,
little
I
too
guess.
much.
Except, not in your case.
That was
Sorry.
just a little too much. I of course, you know, just kind of beat her down, but I used one of my legacy force choke abilities, and she made a really funky moan. I'm just saying it's weird.
What? I lost? I can't lose.
I mean, she is a Sith.
I'm Sith.
That's true.
Last year,
No
annoying.
wonder your father wants you dead.
Oh, Mako didn't
Oh,
like
This,
that.
falling to
Mine
some
didn't either.
common bounty hunter. Everything Lord Grothan told me was a
Common
lie.
bounty hunter.
I'm living in a dream world. It can't end like this. It can't.
It's n-
I went light side. I froze her.
Actually, kid, I shot the hell out of her.
Sith who died from arrogance.
You
and
killed
you
her?
won't be the last. I just can't believe
He
it.
didn't. Hey, that was my mission. I follow my bounties to the letter, and he did not want her brought in. He wanted her killed.
Well, he can pull the trigger himself.
He was very clear on this.
Well, I mean,
I shot her in the face. I'm just gonna fast travel to the Revan compound instead of us running all the way around.
okay, see you there.
I shot the Sith lady straight in the face. Now the question is, who's getting the mask?
I mean,
On the off chance it matters, I'm gonna give it to this guy so the real Revan is talked about later.
I'm down
By
with
the
that.
stars, you made it back. Did you find the Mask of Revan? Tell me you didn't let Ladra have it. She's mad, and you know it.
I agree.
I decided to bring the mask to you.
You have it? That's wonderful. So that really is the Mask of Darth Revan? Didn't think it would look so real somehow.
I want this to be over.
Here it is. Let's be done with it.
Right, of course. I can almost feel Revan's power. It's dark power. Understandable that Ladra was so obsessed with it. But then, that's exactly why the rest of the Order doesn't need to see it. The darkness was a part of Revan, but only a part.
I lock it up.
Isn't the whole point of this order to understand everything about Revan?
The point is to discover who Revan was and what made Revan powerful. The dark and the light. I'll tell the others here that you completed the trial of the past. No one will argue. You're not a Revanite yet, but you're one step closer. Now I have some explanations to make to Ladra. Wish me luck.
You want to know the real secret behind being as powerful as Revan?
What's that?
Be the main character.
That's true. Plot armor.
Plot armor,
More
exactly.
insights. The compound's getting less secure all the time. Still, I suppose the Master knows what he's doing. And if you can follow the ways of Revan, we'll judge your worth.
Ways of Revan?
I'm paying attention.
Revan didn't work alone. Revan had allies, all walks of life. We're no different. You want to join us? You need to face the men and women who got here first and who've proved that they're loyal to the Master.
You're kidding.
I got better things to do.
Then maybe we shouldn't bother with you at all. You need to show those
Maybe
in the
I should
Master's
shoot
inner
you in the
circle that you
face.
understand of Revan's teachings. They'll ask questions. You'll answer. If they're not satisfied, they'll abandon the test of wisdom and begin your test of strength. Revan didn't suffer the weak.
Revan would hate you.
From what I've seen, weakness prevails among the Revanites.
Then it's time you saw something more. Your pilgrimage starts in the jungle. You'll find your first guide there.
Every time I've talked to
He'll
this guy, I
determine
pick
whether
that
you're worth
option.
Sending on to the rest. Be ready for anything, Initiate. The jungle's dangerous, and so are the true Revanites.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Even with me being as hateful as I've been, I just managed to hit light side 1.
Nice.
I figured I was pretty well bouncing in between. What was that?
It's the sound of the cam in my jetpack.
If you say so.
It's got a lope to it. Blah, 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 blah.
So, you have come. You who would join the Order of Revan. I am Moron Dokas, Lord of Beasts. I am Revanite, and I am Sith. What do you say to me?
Congratulations.
What do you expect me to say? I'm very impressed.
I do not need your praise, Initiate. For decades, I have served the Master. He found me when I was a lava and saw that I was strong in the Force.
I meant to look that up about this race.
This is the way of Revan.
They start as
to
larva?
teach all species the path to power.
This Force talk isn't for me.
I understand what you're saying.
Good. Now you will answer a question. And you will answer well, or face the claws of my pets. Why do you think Revan trained aliens in the ways of the Sith? Why did Revan offer power to all seekers?
Gave him an edge.
Revan knew that servants are more useful when they're powerful.
You answer well. You answer wisely. You speak like a true Revanite. You may proceed on your pilgrimage and seek worth in the eyes of another.
Okay. Fine, I'll do it.
Who should I be looking for?
A Revanite. A great warrior and a favored student of the Master. Seek the mercenary called Sapper as she teaches her soldiers. Then shall your trial continue.
Okay.
Roll out. Dun, 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 dun. Dun.
Roll out. Roll out. Oh, wait. Sorry. I slipped into some ludicrous there for a minute.
You You would. I don't know any ludicrous.
Those were the days.
If it ain't My Chemical Romance and stuff like that, I don't know it.
Oh, you poor individual.
The more emo and sad, the better.
I hate to hear that you don't know no move, bitch, get out the way.
I know the lyric, I just don't know the actual. I guess I'm just uncultured swine.
You are.
Suckling at the teat.
Basic bitch.
Hey.
Talking. Have some of the men head into the city. They've earned a break from training.
Yes, Commander.
It's good to see you alive. Not everyone makes it past Morin. Raymond contacted me from the base. Said you wanted to join our society. Is it true?
Maybe.
Who wants to know?
Yeah, I think the main bounty hunter from the video, I think she's from Clan
Service to
Vizsla.
the Master is a matter of honor.
She is. Her name is Shay Vizsla.
That's right. That's what I thought.
With the rest of the Mandalorians. It was our privilege to battle Jedi. We lost the war over Malachor 5, but that was a privilege too.
Which they popped back up in Clone Wars.
That I agreed to join the Master.
Yep.
Right?
I see what you're saying.
I served the
and the only known Mandalorian Jedi was a Vizsla.
Revan was a warrior, a leader, and deserves to be remembered. Since you're not bound by honor, how do I know you won't sully the Dark Lord's memory? What can you do for the Order in Revan's name?
Why bother with Revan?
Revan's long dead. There's nothing left to honor. Is that so? Fine. You want to say garbage like that? You can prove you're worth my time.
Mako didn't like that.
Send out a squad of clansmen to hunt the local wildlife. Their camp's nearby. Defeat them, or get yourself killed. And don't worry. Talking here will make sure they know you're coming.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, let's go kick somebody's ass.
Go shoot some Mandalorians.
Talking and make sure they know you're coming. Talking can talk about these nuts.
Oh, you can tell them I'm coming.
And hell's coming with me. Yeah, I knew what you were about to do.
That's right.
Alright, well, that was quick and painless.
Really? That's it?
I mean, this is what happens when you try and fight against plot armor.
Whack.
That's what happens when you have the power of God and anime on your side.
This is true. CD, your Mandalorians suck.
Revan earned the respect of my grandfathers and grandmothers by defeating them in battle. Now you've earned mine.
Cool, shooter.
You're not Revan. Not yet, at least. But you're something. You've got my approval to join the Order.
You flatter me.
I called her
I need to
scum.
talk to one more person before you head back to the compound. Find Major Pathel. He oversees security on the wall.
He's about to meet the next great Revanite.
Glory to Mandalore, and glory to our master.
For Mandalore!
Or somebody.
Yeah, who knows?
Roach
Shit, I don't know. I'm just here to jack and smack fools.
That's a way to phrase that.
Yeah, that's certainly saying something. We are jacking and smacking fools.
I need an adult.
Come on over. There's nothing to trouble us here, and we can speak freely. I'm Major Pathel, at your service. It's always wonderful to meet new initiates. The Order of Revan needs all the dedicated young people it can get.
Hello, Major.
Well met and all that.
I don't know how your other meetings went, but I like to conduct these interviews informally. No point making your life difficult, eh? Quite a few initiates, young officers, acolytes, and the like, think our secret society will help them become Morphs or Dark Lords. You're not like that, I presume?
I'm not like that. I'm not like those other girls.
For me.
No, maybe not. Needn't worry,
Yeah.
Esper. Not every initiate realizes that advancement in the Revenites does not guarantee advancement in the Empire, nor how dangerous being a Revenite really is. The Dark Council seeks to root us out. So, how do we respond?
With violence.
How do we answer the Empire's accusations of heresy?
We respond by destroying our foes. Any who speak against us will fall.
I was afraid you might say that. Alas, I'm a patriot, and I'm not interested in turning the Revenites against the Empire. This is Major Pathel to all security droids. We have a threat on the wall. Please eliminate. There.
Oh, you bastard.
If you survive that, perhaps I'll reconsider my decision.
Well, okay.
And these some crappy drones.
Yeah,
I have to say, I didn't think you were capable of so much destruction. You've got some rough edges and some misconceptions, but also potential to be of real value to the Order.
Don't cause me
What's wrong
problems.
with me and your history?
Noted. That's all I needed to make my judgment. I'm going to send a message to the compound. Raymond will be waiting for you.
Finally.
Be seeing you.
Mako didn't
Journey
like any of
safely,
that.
And be proud to be a part of the Order of Revan.
She was
All right.
not happy.
Fast travel again?
I'm going to take the
Or
speeder.
Take the speeder.
Might as well save myself a little bit of cash.
Right.
Ready for departure.
My money's starting to get a little low because I was just mindlessly doing something on Fleet the other day and kept sending my people out gathering stuff. And before I knew it, I'd spent 150,000 gathering materials.
Nice. Yeah, I was playing space missions earlier, and the whole time I was doing it, I was sending out my companions for farming mats.
Yeah,
And
that's what I was
even
doing.
Well, even though I was running space missions, I ended up with like about 40,000 less than I started with. It was wild. And I was getting bonuses and all kinds of ill shit.
So you finished the pilgrimage. Not bad. I don't know what happened out there. It's none of my business. But the Inner Circle approves of your initiation.
I want your leader.
I'm only interested in meeting the Master.
You're on your way. Take pride in that. You did good in this trial. Now you'll have to find someone else to show you the next stage of the journey.
I'm almost a Revenite.
Excellent. My initiation will be over soon.
Good luck. Every step brings you closer to the Master.
The Master.
Alright, where to now?
Back to a dozen eggs over here.
Back to D's nuts?
Well,
I knew you were going to
really
make that
made it,
joke.
didn't you? I've been hearing a lot about your progress, hearing
You
about
would have
your
been
trials.
disappointed
Your
had I
initiation
not.
has not been an easy one.
This is true.
But you've met the challenge and showed you can walk Revan's path. Now you may undergo the final rite.
What a pain.
That took forever.
This won't be a waste. This time, you're ready. The Master will complete your lessons, and you'll be welcomed as a full member of the Order of Revan. This is a great privilege. The Master reveals himself to no one outside the Order.
I earned it.
Where do I find him?
You may go to the Master in his chamber. He'll be waiting for you. Listen to him, obey him. Through the Master, you will know the path of Revan.
You will know the path of pain.
Does he want me to draw him like one of his French girls?
Ooh. I mean, if that's what Revan wants, that's what Revan gets.
Okay.
You who have died and been reborn, stand before me now. You who have reclaimed the ancient past, stand before me now. You who have demonstrated power and wisdom.
And the
to
first
my
time I
followers,
did this,
look
I thought
upon the
BioWare
master
was
of
saying
the
this is
Order
his
of
official
Revan.
voice. And I was like, are you kidding me? That's the voice of Revan they went with.
What's all this about? I don't understand.
This is the end of your initiation and the beginning of your true journey. You will walk the path of Revan forevermore. The enemies of the Order will force you to move in shadows. But we shall keep your secrets safe, as you shall keep ours.
The time for subterfuge is over. Know me for who I am.
This is a letdown.
I thought the master was a man.
The ruse serves its
Damn,
purpose.
Sapper.
Besides, it felt appropriate.
Sexist
Sorry,
bastard.
Revan's own
I
gender is
assumed his
unclear in
gender.
many of our records. I apologize for the deception, and for not meeting you sooner. But you must know how badly the Dark Council wants me dead. The Order of Revan threatens everything the Dark Council prizes.
The purpose of it all.
Why did you found the Order in the first place?
I stumbled upon the mysteries of Revan on Korriban when I became Sith. That started me down a terrible path.
Blasphemer,
Revan came
you
to
bite your
Drummond
damn
Pass
tongue.
after being reborn. Some believe Revan died at the hands of our Emperor.
Oh, that's right. She's got a
believe
fucking
otherwise.
crazy conspiracy
I
theory.
believe Revan overthrew
Yeah.
the Emperor and has sat secretly on the throne
She's got
for
tough
3
conspiracy
centuries.
theories you have.
Aside from our order, only the
You don't
Dark
have
Council knows
conspiracy
the truth.
theories?
That seems unlikely. You do too of conspiracy theories.
Good.
I have
Like
heard
what?
whispers
And
and
you're,
Such as?
you're one day
For
away from being a
decades,
flat
the Emperor
earther.
has been in seclusion.
No.
The Dark Council no longer speaks with him. The only explanation is this. The Dark Council betrayed their leader and locked Emperor Revan away, seizing power for themselves. They seek to silence us because we know.
Being paranoid.
We shouldn't let him get away with this.
We won't. It will take many years to free the Emperor, however.
Oh, if only she
And
knew what the
first I
Emperor
need
was
to help
actually
in a
doing.
different matter. My agents tell me that
Do you
met
know?
with a Sith named Sandor,
Yeah.
a man who seeks to destroy the Revanites. End his threat. Go to Sandor and tell him that you met the Revanite leader. Tell him that the leader is his own master, Darth Charnas.
I might tell him the truth.
What makes you think I won't betray you instead?
You're one of us now. I put my trust in you, Revanite. I obtained this Sith amulet from Charnas. Give it to Sandor. He'll believe you stole it from his master while among the Revanites. They will turn against each other. When this is done, though, when you've spoken to Sandor, you cannot return here.
Fine by me.
Somehow I'm not terribly disappointed.
Sandor must never suspect your true allegiance.
I
You
like
must
how
walk
she
the
puts
path of
all of
Revan
her
on your
faith
own.
in us.
The path to
You know, the
power.
people that have been
The path
Revanites
neither
for
Jedi nor Sith.
15, 20 minutes.
May the Force be with
Yeah,
you.
ish.
May it make you strong.
Bitch, I'm about to go betray your ass. Maybe.
Oh,
not.
are we betraying her?
What do you think? Well,
I
one's
don't know,
light side,
dude.
one's dark side. Let's check what the options are.
I mean, let's kick it over to the chat. I mean, what does chat think we should do?
Nuara, and anyone else that's in my chat, what do you think? Save the Revanites or betray them? I'll give you a minute to decide. Dude.
Gonna get a copy. Gonna fuck around and get a copyright strike for copyrighted music singing the Jeopardy song.
We fucked around and we found out.
That's right.
Alright. I'm not getting any responses on my end. What about you?
Yeah, my one viewer has elected to ghost me in chat. So
To ghost you?
Yeah. Yeah. So you know, I don't think we should sell out the Revanite.
Returns from the Revanite.
Yeah, and you're
heretics.
playing light side, aren't you?
Did you find what
Sort
we
of.
need? Did you see the face of the leader?
Alright. I'll lie.
It was a man.
There we go.
I couldn't learn his name, but he wore this amulet.
Oh, perhaps that will be enough. A symbol of rank or affiliation or this.
Oh shit, what the
I
fuck?
know this amulet. How did you obtain it?
How do you think?
Aggressive
I don't need to tell you the
negotiations.
story. You can figure it out.
I love aggressive
This is the amulet
negotiations.
of my master, Darth Charnas, taken
Thank you,
from
Emily.
the Order of Revan. Speak to no one of this. I will deal with my master myself.
Oh?
I could deal with him for you, if you want.
Oh, Mako didn't like
is
that.
unnecessary. Take your payment from my own keepings.
And sometimes
It is all I
Mako
can
loves
offer
it
you
when I
without
kill people,
alerting
other
Darth
times she
Charnas.
doesn't.
Leave now.
Sometimes
We
she wants
cannot
me to be
seen together
nice,
any
sometimes
longer.
she wants me to be
And I have
bitchy.
much to do.
I wish you luck.
You've done well. Now go. And beware of Charles.
It's just some of my, Emily, thank you. It's just part of my normal allergies and respiratory issues that I will deal with until the day I die, unfortunately.
You poor bastard.
Alright, looks like, okay, I'm fast traveling to the Nexus room.
Okay, hold on.
That way I don't have to run all the way back. Because I'm lazy.
I'm gonna hand out some,
drugs?
Some companion gifts. God.
I mean, I wasn't sure where you were going with it, that's all.
Hand out drugs? What's wrong with you?
Oh, Emily, I wish I could say that I had these issues because I'm old. No, I've had these issues since I was young. I was in a really bad house fire when I was young that nearly killed me. And I was in a coma and all sorts of stuff that we don't really need to go into here. But it was bad and it messed my lungs up. And then I have bad allergies anyway. So, you know, not having the best lungs combined with allergies, it's just a mess. I will be right back. I'm running over to a vendor. What's this? Oh, it's the PvP mission terminal. Yuck. Don't want anything to do with that.
PvP. Okay. Well, you go to a vendor. I'm gonna go talk to Admiral Freeball.
Care to take a look at our ordnance?
That's right. I forgot we were calling him that.
I don't know that
Admiral Fuckstick.
I don't know that we were calling him that or not, but it sounds cool.
No, I do remember this from last stream. We were absolutely calling him that. I mean, it's his own fault. Look at his name.
Admiral Free Bale.
Fraggle Rock. Admiral Fraggle Rock.
Admiral Fraggle Rock.
Man, I'm gonna next Star Wars Saga game or D&D game or other tabletop RPG game I run, I'm gonna give all my NPCs ridiculous names like that. Captain Freebird and Admiral Fraggle Rock. Alright, Fraggle Rock. Killed your girl.
Reports of the raid on Lord Grathan's estate are pouring in. I trust you were successful in your endeavor. My daughter, Veretta, is...
I like the option I could have picked. Carved up good. I'll be nice. My condolences.
Sorry. This can't be easy for you.
Thank you, Hunter. Empathy from one of your class level is surprising. Here, take your credits and go. You'll understand if I say I never want to see the face of my daughter's murderer again.
Rude.
Some people just don't appreciate my handiwork.
Just go.
Come on. He needs to be alone with her.
I smarted off with him for being rude about me killing his daughter.
Oh, he totally, now, see, that's the difference between yours and mine. You killed him, or you killed her, and, you totally just fucking peeled her cap, but I didn't kill her, and...
Was he happy about it?
He wasn't necessarily happy about it at first, but he expressed that he had second thoughts, and he's glad he didn't make that. He's glad I didn't make that mistake, and he really didn't want her dead.
Oh, I didn't hesitate. I pulled the trigger immediately. I could not have shot her any faster if I tried.
Now we got to go back and talk to the Mandalorian Reba McEntire.
Yeah, she is, isn't she? I didn't even think about that. You're right. That is a good... I like her. She's wacky.
Yeah, she's alright for a white girl.
Wow. You're gonna get somebody in here yelling at us that we're racist.
Probably.
Krista Markin.
I hate everybody.
Second bounty is done. Just one more, and I'm in the melee. Right you are.
Oh, yeah, well, I forgot we only had one bounty left.
That little green girl, Iopian Rattle, finished all her bounties. Heard she poisoned an Imperial moth.
Lucky we didn't get that one. Not sure how we'd work it out.
Now, I ain't allowed details on whatever you were scrapping for Admiral Fabal, but I got a clearance note says it was duly scrapped. Nice payday, too.
I'll keep it confidential.
Professionals don't talk about their clients.
I hear you. Less I know, the better. Here we go. Bounty 3. I call it, someone's got a serious hate for my hunter. Top secret, crazy, red flag covered. This one's for a Captain Metal in Imperial Intelligence. No other information.
I'm already thinking about the melee.
Don't get out in front of yourself, Hunter. Good way to get yourself up and killed. Stay careful. Get this one done and don't get yourself dead in the process.
I shall not get myself dead in the process. I shall do the deading.
That's right.
Captain Metal. Captain Metal. Captain Metal. He's our hero. Gonna take pollution down to 0.
No, please don't.
You remember Captain Planet?
Sadly.
You mean sadly? Captain Planet was great. Alright, everybody that's in my stream, if you remember Captain Planet, speak up. And also tell me if you like him or don't like him.
It's not that I like him or don't like him. I mean, you want to talk about conspiracy theories now. Let's talk conspiracy theories, okay? Captain Planet is a concerted effort by the world power elite to push radical environmentalism.
What?
Yes.
Captain Planet's all about saving the rainforest.
Captain Planet, if you watch the show...
Buddy, I grew up on the show.
Huh?
You're out of your damn mind. Radical.
It's a concerted effort to paint anybody who doesn't subscribe to the church of radical environmentalism in a bad light.
This is why I said you were into conspiracy theories.
I'm just saying.
Alright, I'm talking to my person.
What?
Talking to Captain Planet.
Right. The bounty hunter.
Okay, you talked to Captain
Glad you
Planet.
could make it. You nervous, Hunter? Parked in the middle of Imperial intelligence and all.
I can say one word or touch one button, and you'd disappear forever.
Oh, this guy's a dick.
Gone. Just like that. No one would even dare to
Kind of like
ask what
Grand Moff
happened to you.
Kilrin.
Just try it. Oh, I hate Grand Moff
Say
Kilrin.
the word and see what happens.
Nicely done. I like you, Hunter.
Doesn't
I
the
really
Commando, the Republic Commando, aren't they the ones that deal
Never
with
signed
Grand
up
Moff
for this
Kilrin
cloak
in their
and dagger
story?
stuff. I was a regular soldier. Then one
I don't
day,
think so.
I put together a covert op raid that goes a little too well. And bam, I'm in Imperial intelligence. Look, what I'm saying is the stuff that goes on in these halls is insane. And all of it is crazy hush-hush. So what I'm going to tell you has to stay just between you and me. Got it?
All part of the service.
My price tag always includes the cost of discretion.
Here's the deal. There's a huge ancient Sith temple on Drummond Cuss. Used to just sit there being scary. Now the place is crawling with Sith sorcery. And it's been ordered a no-go zone for everyone. Naturally, we sent a team in. My commander led that team. Nobody came back. We can't report any of them dead without reporting the mission, which puts me in a bind.
I see where this...
Why do I get the feeling I'm going to the temple?
Because you've got warrior instincts, like me. If I can't prove my commander's dead, I can't take over his spot, which means an ugly power vacuum. I'm hiring you to enter that temple and find the team's ID cards, especially my commander's. I need those IDs to create more acceptable deaths for them.
Fucking idiots.
Quite a conspiracy.
Can you even keep all this intrigue straight?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. All I can do is try and stay on top of the pile. Make sure you find an Imperial commander named Gargan. Can't imagine there'll be more than one corpse in a temple wearing commander stripes. Grab all the team's ID cards and double time it back here, quietly.
Alright. A douche nozzle.
Okay.
I don't think I've been to that part of the map on this character yet. No, I have, evidently.
The temple? Yeah, you did the heroic.
Oh yeah, that's right, duh. Brain no work good.
Derp.
Derp indeed.
I can't brain today. I has the dumb.
I has the big dumb little brain. Soft brain, little brain, but useless good.
There we go.
So we should be off Drummond Costuming soon.
Yeah, this is the last.
I'm guessing we have this and then the melee.
Yep.
And then after that, yeah, we should be off Drummond Cost, and I'm kind of thinking Nar Shaddaa next.
Nar Shaddaa?
Since,
I think
Balmorra is technically the next. I think Nar Shaddaa is kind of like a side planet. Or is Balmorra? Well, I don't know. I don't care actually.
I mean, you can go to either Balmorra, or I think you're supposed to go to Balmorra, and then it's Nar Shaddaa or Tatooine.
Oh, well, let's do Balmorra then. All right, I'm here. I'm gonna pick up the heroic here to do the possessed hunter. Since we're running right by the guy, we might as well kill him.
Okay.
Oh, you're already in there.
Nope.
Oh, you're back in. Oh yeah, never mind. Okay, I'm already here.
I'm in Cost City. I'm coming that way though.
Cost City?
Yeah, I'm on the speeder. My speeder tried to take a left turn at Albuquerque.
And you about as slow as my brain.
Yep.
Or in Albuquerque. Or in Albuquerque. Yeah, I think I'm gonna look up. I think I want to look up if any of the characters. I don't want to spoil myself. I just want to know if any of their stories deals with Grand Moff Kilrin. And if they do, I'd like to play that character next. Because man, fuck that guy. Can't stand his ass.
With a lightsaber.
And I seem to remember him continuing to be a dick in the flashpoints. Like I don't think it's just Black Talon. I think it's a continued thing.
Yeah, he's a bit of an ass clown.
As the kids would say nowadays, he's a penis wrinkle.
Penis. I don't think kids these days are referring to people as penis wrinkles, dude.
Yeah, that's really more of a mine and your era thing. That
I mean,
I don't like that I'm officially hitting the age where I can be like, yeah, back when in my day we said this.
Back in the day.
Back in the day. That's true, because your day was before my day.
Wow.
I mean, just calling it like I see it.
Wow. It's like, with all due respect, you're fucking old.
I mean, you are like 13 years older than me.
I am not 13 years older than you.
How old are you?
I'll be 44 in...
Oh, God, you're so much older than me.
Next month. How old are you?
Don't worry about it. I'm not going to say. I just wanted you to say your age on stream.
Oh, I don't give a shit.
I'm 35.
Oh, see, I'm like 9 years older than you. Shut up.
I mean, that's a lot.
And as Han Solo, well, I can't say Han Solo, but as Indiana Jones once said, it ain't the age, it's the mileage.
I don't think Indiana Jones said that.
He did it in the
Yeah, Emily agrees with me. She said damn near a decade.
Damn near a decade. Listen here, you whippersnapper. Get off my lawn.
I'm scared of you.
Hey, Emily, aren't you and Nora, closer to my age?
You never ask a woman her age.
I didn't ask her age. I asked, are they closer to my age?
Same difference.
No, it's vague.
It's not vague.
It is too vague.
It's not.
You're out of your damn mind.
You're asking a female her age and it's impolite.
No.
Fucking quit.
Emily, we need you to decide. Am I being rude or not? Oh, okay. Now y'all are much younger than me. Damn, I am the old one here then. I mean, not compared to Sapper. I mean, he's ancient, but amongst my other friend group, I mean.
Hey, yep, proudly representing Gen X here. You bunch of damn
that's right, you are a Gen Xer.
Yep.
I am a millennial, that's right. Proud of it.
You bunch of damn millennials.
I don't even know how to spell millennial.
Sure I do. Thanks to spell check on my phone.
Exactly. It's raining rockets. Hallelujah. Yeah, there you go. Emily has embraced her elder millennial status. Well, hold on. If you're calling yourself elder millennial, what does that make me? Ancient millennial? Suddenly, I'm not liking this again.
Ancestral millennial?
Oh, you son of a bitch. Ancestral millennial, my ass. Sir can choke on a bag of dicks. Not one, not two, but the whole bag. Alright, let's go fuck this guy up. Of course, the very first thing he does is freeze me. God, good lord.
I love my legacy abilities.
Anyone born after 96 is younger millennial. Ah, yeah, I'm 88, so I guess where we turn this in at? Back in Drummond Cost?
Yeah.
I guess yeah. We should just fast travel back. Oh, 1700. Nope.
It's 2,000 for me, but I don't care.
I ain't spending it. I'm not. Nope. I'm running my ass back.
Well, I'm comfortable enough to pay the poor tax. Then I guess
the poor tax. Damn. Yeah, I can't afford the poor tax. I am the poor. I mean, I've only got 166K.
Only 166K. I'm sitting on 50K myself, but I mean, I ain't sweating it. It's only money. You can't take it with you.
That's a very short-sighted view.
I guess it's just generational. Listen.
Exactly. I might not take it with me, but I can use it to set up great things for the next. You know, it's part of my ongoing plan of world domination. What are we going to do today, Pinky?
Same thing we do every day, Brain.
Right, to take over the world! Emily, tell me that you and Nora know Pinky and the Brain. I do not want to be old enough that people younger me don't know Pinky and the Brain. Pinky and the Brain, Looney Tunes, the Animaniacs, Ren and Stimpy.
I gotta go to the Imperial Citadel. I went to the wrong...
Ah, way to suck, nerd.
What? I gotta speak to Commander Gargan.
Yeah, he's in the one on the far right.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No.
Oh, he's in the Dark Temple. Whoops.
Oh, now I'm mad. Because now I gotta spend 50 credits to go back. Where I spent 2,000 credits to come out. Ain't this some bullshit? It's only money though, right?
You pay your poor tax and get back here. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt my lungs.
Serves you right.
Oh yeah, that used to be in every Saturday morning cartoons was big in my house. Then of course every morning before school, I'd wake up, get dressed, do all my normal stuff, and then I'd watch some sort of cartoon. All the times it was a Magic School Bus and Recess.
See, again, that's like generational. That's stuff that I wasn't necessarily hip to. I mean,
you would know Magic School Bus because Magic School Bus was actually before. I mean, I think that was like more of an late '80s thing, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, my idea of cartoons is like Transformers and G.I. Joe and the Mask, or Mask, GoBots. What else? Used to watch the Mr. T cartoons.
See, I can remember watching the very first episode of SpongeBob when it originally aired. I'm gonna go ahead and do my instance of the spy game since we can't do it together.
Yep. I'll be there at some point.
I guess. I don't know how we want to do it. I was gonna say, I guess if you want to, on your own time, like get your bounty hunter ahead in the story, so you can do it with me, or vice versa. I don't know. Or we can just keep doing it like this. I mean, I guess as long as our viewers like it, then it doesn't matter. But
yeah, pretty much.
Commander
Shout out to
Gardner, why do you have slaves?
Shout out to my one viewer in chat.
It all starts somewhere.
What is this?
Started from the bottom, now we here.
Another worshipper. Who braves the flames of the altar of horror to stand in front of Lord Baral Slathborn, Lord of the Sith?
What the hell is that name? Lord Baral Slathborn. I'm killing him. Time to die.
I don't like crazy people, except when they're dead.
I'm not even talking to him. I'm just killing him.
Okay.
I'm not. Nope. Not with that name. You don't get to live.
I'm not scared of you.
Lord Baral Slathborn. Stupidest damn name I've ever heard. It's almost as good as Admiral Freeball.
Admiral Freeball.
She's an old lady. Don't let her tell you different. Laura, I want to remind you, sir, that you live in the same house as her, so you're within punching distance. I, however, am like half the country away. I don't think she's gonna really take the time to come over here and hit me.
She might.
I mean,
hello.
I'd have to. Yeah, bye.
Peace out.
Oh, your Mako, or no, it's not your. Oh no, it is your Mako. Yeah, your Maker's back here giving them business.
Giving them the business.
It's your house. Don't let her tell you different. Oh, whew. Feeling bold tonight, Nerganis.
Spicy.
I'm just saying, I'd have to really piss her off for her to come over here all the way to beat my ass. She's about to beat yours, judging by the fact that she just went, wow. Yeah, I just pictured the Owen Wilson. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow. Have you seen the videos where they do like the Imperial March? That's all, but the whole beat's done with Owen Wilson. So it's like, wow, 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 wow.
Yeah, I've seen those. That's crazy.
Nerganis. He says he's into it. I mean, where floats your boat, tickles your pickle. When I read on your local news about young man murdered by his wife, she cut him up into pieces, all that stuff, we will all know why.
Okay. I let him live.
What? Fed him to the cats? Yeah. Exactly.
Feed him to the Docticons.
Feed him to the what?
The Sharkticons. You don't remember the Transformers movie?
Sharkticons?
Sharkticons.
What the fuck is a Sharkticon?
Sharkticon.
What is a Sharkticon?
It's from the Transformers movie.
Which one? There's been like a million.
No, there's only one Transformers movie, bro.
Hey, which one are you saying? Is it the one with the giant robot that the Optimus Prime dies fighting from the inside out?
Unicron?
Maybe. I mean, it's like the original one from like the 80s.
The animated one? Yes.
Yeah, Beast Wars was awesome. You're right, Nerganis. Beast Wars was awesome. That was my Transformer. See, I didn't grow up with Transformers. I grew up with Beast Wars. I've never really been into Transformers. I mean, I don't dislike it, but yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it. Like, I mean, it's cool, but I liked some of the new movies. I think I saw the original one with Shia LaBeouf. I think I saw the second one. I feel like I saw part of the third one. Third one where they had Mark Wahlberg in it.
Yep.
Like, I can remember watching a movie with Transformers that had him in it, but I can't remember finishing it. Right. Oh, yeah, Street Sharks. I had Street Shark toys.
I don't
They're honest, that's
Street
my
Sharks.
generation. I mean, it's our generation, but I mean, I'm a 90s kid. That's right up my alley. I feel like you're probably more of a late 90s, early 2000s kid, aren't you? Like, so I was born in 88, so I mean, I grew up with the 90s cartoons and stuff. Dunkaroos, Free Sons, Sunny D. It's on my jam now.
See, I could throw down on some Sunny D.
92, yes, you're not much. You're not too much younger than me.
Okay, I don't know how I did this. Somehow I pissed off Captain Metal.
Have you already talked to him? I just now got here.
Yeah.
You got the IDs. Fantastic.
Oh, it's because you let the guy live. That's how you pissed him off. He didn't want the guy alive.
Right.
Or dead. He
What was
wanted
it like in the Dark
He wanted
Temple?
them dead.
I've yet to hear anything that didn't sound like pure raving.
That's about right.
You wouldn't believe me about that place if I told you.
Huh. Still wish I could have got him myself. Would have saved me some unpleasantness. Listen to me. Unpleasantness. I'm even starting to talk like a spy. Friend, remember when I said Sith didn't want anyone in the Dark Temple?
You're making me unhappy.
That ain't sounding too good.
I wish there was another way to handle this, I really do. I can't risk the Sith ever finding out you went into their precious
He's gonna
Dark
try and
Temple,
kill
which
me.
means you're now a liability.
You motherfucker.
He's
This
gonna
isn't
double
the way
cross
a
you.
fighting woman should die.
Motherfucker. Fuck this guy.
Yeah,
Fuck your couch. Fuck your house. Fucking cat.
Somehow I got a chest piece with a cape.
That went wrong, didn't it? Got a hole
Superman
in
up
my
in this
gut.
bitch.
I'm
You
not
get a
going
hole
to
in your
beg.
gut. You deserve it.
Turning on someone who did their job is wrong. We both know it. Here's your writ. It tells the Mandalorians you did your job. And here's your pay. The rest is up to you.
I'm gonna extort him. You can live for a price.
Bribe me, Captain.
Yep, that was
and
me
do
too.
it well.
That I can do. I've got
Now
all
we go
sorts
back
of
to
resources
Krista
at my
Markon.
disposal. I'll send you some top-of-the-line weaponry as soon as you're out of here. That work for you?
Pleasure doing business.
I'm glad this didn't have to get personal.
It never was. Believe me, You're everything a woman should be. Wish I'd met you when...
Oh, damn.
When I was still a
He
man.
hit on me.
What's done is done.
He said, you're
Good hunting
everything
to
a
you.
woman should be. Wish I'd met you when I was still young.
He said that to me too as a dude.
Oh, did he say
Saw that.
you're everything
Yeah.
a man should be?
Yeah. It's all that crazy.
Opportunities, if you like.
It's all that crazy talk he was doing about pickle tickling a minute ago.
Listen, I know what they like.
I'm not gay. 20 creds is 20 creds.
And listen, Nuara, in my defense, we don't talk about how old you are often. I just know that you're younger than me. So, I mean, early 90s, late 90s, potato, potato. Oh, right, this thing. Man, I'm going ahead and summon in my Paxton round. Doesn't matter from what I read. It doesn't matter. Still get to do his quest after you summon him. But I want to have him in my
Your arsenal.
I want to have him where I can send him out doing stuff for him. Emily said, with today's inflation, 20 isn't 20 no more. Listen, this is true. But you got to start off. You know, it's kind of like, I'm not going to say this on stream. It's kind of like another profession that deals with pharmaceuticals. The first one's free. You know, you gotta want your customers to come back.
The unlicensed pharmacist.
Yeah, I could have said that another way, but I was like, I should probably not. What are you doing?
The Wookiee sound.
Hold on a second. Gotta let my kids in the door real quick.
Okay, say goodbye. Here we go.
Alright, I'm back. And by the way, that was the worst Wookiee noise in the history of Wookiee noises.
That's okay.
You're
I'm not a
alive.
Wookiee.
Some Mandalorian big shot named Taro Blood said you were dead. They're about to start the melee without you.
Taro needs to die.
I can't wait to kill that man.
You're gonna have to wait until after the melee.
All the other hunters
100
are already
remains.
inside.
Yeah.
Get in there.
Do or die
If
time.
I die, bury
That's
my
right.
credits with me.
That's the spirit.
Listen, my character gets it. She said if I die, bury the credits with me. Alright, I'm heading to the melee. Don't spoil it for me.
Okay.
And the last hunter left standing joins the Great Hunt. Simple as that. All weapons are allowed, but you fight alone. No assistance. And it looks like we have a latecomer.
We're misinformed.
I just like to make a big entrance.
Coming back from the dead is a big entrance, all right. Huntmaster, will you do us the honor?
We all heard tales of your exploits, Hunter. Perhaps I'll turn them into a song to commemorate your death.
I like my songs festive.
Make sure it's something you can dance to.
Consider it done. I'd wish you luck, but it wouldn't help. So I'll just say goodbye.
Enough! You hunters are the best that the galaxy's goons and thug lords could send us. Now show us which one of you will join the Great Hunt. Fight!
It's murdering time. I noticed Taro Blood isn't in this is not in this melee. What's up with that? was easy enough.
Melee is over. One hunter remains. Quite a show you put on. Blasted fun to watch. How do you feel, Hunter?
Like a winner.
I just stomped my competition into the dirt. I feel great.
Enjoy it. Things only get harder from here.
Alright.
This is simply ridiculous. I
We're
mean,
in the hunt.
This needs to stop right now.
Kill!
Die, scum.
No, no! No unsanctioned kills in the Great Hunt.
You see? That's a perfect example. I object to this farce. This ignorant thug does not deserve to enter the Great Hunt.
I was about to get real
Her
mad.
credentials are a lie, fabricated by her little gutter rat of a sidekick. She deserves no honors.
We know this hunter's history, Blood. The Huntmaster has ruled.
You fools! This is a place of honor, a competition of elites. Mandalore will hear of this.
Running away, then.
I'm ready to settle this right now. How about you?
Enough. Before this great hunt is over, I will have your skull
Man,
in my
actually
hands.
messed up and summoned Paxton instead of Mako, so she missed this whole cutscene.
Well, the Great Hunt just got way more
not
interesting. Sorry to interrupt, Huntmaster. Please continue. You get all that, Hunter?
Crystal clear. I want to kill Taro.
Just tell me that Taro blood is my prey.
If he isn't yet, he will be eventually. You'll be hunting targets spread across the galaxy. There'll be at least one other hunter going for them too. You not only have to take down your target, you have to eliminate the other hunters.
Me to kill them?
I'm supposed to execute my fellow hunters?
You only have to eliminate them from the Great Hunt. Surrender isn't typical, but it's accepted. Your handler, Krista, will fill you in on the rest of the details. She's waiting for you.
Alright. Let me hurry up and go summon Mako.
Back to the cantina then.
Getting lonely?
Farewell!
Sorry, Mako. You missed
now
on the
what do we
entire, important thing that you would have cared about, but fortunately, your ally is a potato.
Oh, what a thrashing! The other handlers are all bug-eyed and jealous you won. Now, on to the Great Hunt. I expect you want to hear about your targets.
My targets are already dead.
Just tell me where to point my blaster.
Hey, you gotta hunt before you can shoot. Here's how it's gonna work. First, you're getting a starship.
Right.
It's about
No
time.
more shuttle rides for me.
It ain't gonna be quite that easy. We'll talk about it in a second. On your ship's computer, you'll access 2 holo recordings, both with specific
Gotta go
details
to
on who
Docket
and
Bay
where you hunt.
BO4.
What's Taro blood going to be doing?
The same thing. That's how the Great Hunt works. Each target will have another hunter assigned to it. You have to locate that rival and take him out, too.
Maybe we'll get lucky and Taro blood will be on our first target.
Now, about your ship, there's a tradition for new hunters. You've got to steal one for yourself.
You already headed to the spaceport or no?
No, I'm still
I can
talking to
already
Krista.
tell this is gonna be a blast.
Okay. I got a mail
That's what
message.
life is for a hunter. Now let's find you that perfect ship, yeah?
Gotcha.
Sweet.
I know one that belongs to one of them so-called importer types. Fast, smooth, and roomy.
I'll pull together your holo recordings for the Great Hunt targets and transmit them when you hit space. Meantime, head to the spaceport. Get past whatever guards are around, steal your ship, and hit the hyperlanes.
Hope the guards fight back.
My trigger finger needs some exercise.
Still, you've been working it non-stop since you got here.
Your first round of targets are on Balmora and Nar Shaddaa.
Good luck to you, Hunter.
Alright. Now I should be where you're at, going to go steal my ship. Get it. Anything? Oh, 37, 32. We're so far ahead in levels.
Ready for departure.
But it's unreal. You're not usually in the olden days. You didn't typically.
You left this whole planet. You did everything at like 20.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
But like you didn't normally hit like level 32, 34-ish until you were on like Alderaan. Because Nar Shaddaa is like a 20 to... So BioWare is level 16 to 20 is what it was designed for. Nar Shaddaa I think was 20 to 24. Tatooine's 24 to 28. And Alderaan is 28 to 32. And Alderaan is also the end of Chapter 1.
Alright then.
If I say so, huh?
So we are really gonna head.
Oh yeah, dude, we're gonna like hit just yeah. We'll be doing in-game content before we finish our story.
There's nothing wrong with that. I just made it into the spaceport. I'm a little behind you.
A little bit. You can't come in my phase anyway.
True. Don't want to go in your phase anyway. My phase is better. Come on, Mako. Let's go murk some fools and steal their stuff.
Got me all wrong.
Got you all wrong. What, you trying to claim innocence over there?
Yeah.
All right, you disgusting pile of puke. Drop your weapon and kiss the floor. This is one starship that's not getting stolen on my watch. You hear me, scum?
That's my ship.
What are you people doing in my hangar?
Your hangar? That's rich. You think you can steal the hangar as well, you verminous lout? I've had 3 ships stolen this year by the Mandalorians and their unwashed cohorts.
The Mandalorians and their unwashed cohort.
Bad. Taro was nice enough to tell me about this little tradition of yours.
Taro's becoming a
I
pain.
really need to kill that guy one of these days.
Yeah, Grand Theft spaceship.
That's right. Okay. Open the security door.
Scared of you?
Uh-oh. More ping pongs.
What'd you just say?
More ping pongs.
Ping pongs?
Yep.
Why are they ping pongs?
It's a line from Spaceballs.
Oh. Man, I ain't seen that in years.
Greatest Star Wars parody movie ever.
I mean, I won't disagree with you.
Like the only Starship parody or Star Wars parody, isn't it?
I mean, unless you're gonna count the more adult-oriented ones.
Well, okay. I mean, listen, we're not going to... What happens on Pornhub stays on Pornhub. Oh, look! Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, I'm probably killing way more of these dock workers than I need to.
They're standing between me and my precious.
They're also about to kill me. Mako is set to DPS, not heals.
Why is Mako set to DPS?
I don't know.
Probably because
it's getting fixed now. That about died.
Probably because at some point in time, some Martian said, "I'll heal.
Rules or
Let's
no
just set both
rules,
of our
Terrell Blood
companions to
dies the
DPS."
next time we see him.
I
Right?
promise, Mecca.
That scum is living on borrowed time.
Oh, I hate this. I don't want to feel this way about anyone, but I just...
Why are
I
we in
wanna
a
make
queue
him
for
pay.
war zones or arenas?
Trust your anger.
Sometimes it's right to hate.
Yeah.
Oh, we've been
I'd be
the
happy
whole
going my whole life
the
never
whole
knowing
time
when
we've
those
been
times
grouping
were.
up since day
We've gotta
one.
get
It's
moving.
done that.
We've got a great hunt to win,
Has
right?
it?
Yeah, it's always told me that I was that along with you that I was queued up for arenas. Boy, I'm on a spaceship. Oh, that's right. I forgot we get the protocol droid in every character.
Greetings. I am 2VR8, factotum droid for this vessel. You must be my new master. Gentle, kind new master.
Your old master is dead.
Your last master isn't coming back. Got a problem with that?
Absolutely not. He called me unpleasant names and never bathed. Not that there is anything wrong with that, master. I am programmed for a wide array of tasks, including but not limited to meal preparation, ship maintenance, janitorial duty, and etiquette. Welcome aboard this Kuat Drive Yard's D5 Mantis patrol craft. Its speed and firepower are unmatched by other vessels of its class. You'll find all of the standard amenities, including your own private captain's locker for storing valuables. The astrogation console contains a constantly updated map of the known galaxy. Interstellar communications are accessed via the ship's holoterminal.
Bounty Hunter has one of the cooler looking ships, I think.
That you may find useful are available from the Imperial.
I'm not a
Holonet
fan.
console. Lastly, the ship's intercom will inform your crew that you wish
The
to
one I
issue
like
new
the
orders.
least that I can remember is the Commando.
Any questions, Master?
Oh, the thunderclap.
I have a mission to complete. Time to see what
I
this
don't
ship
like
can do.
ship.
Thank goodness you aren't deactivating me.
It's alright.
I mean, good luck. I regret I am unable to offer you combat support, Master.
Of course, the Sith Warrior ship
Frankly,
looks
my
cool as
chassis
hell.
couldn't withstand the stress.
Yes. Yes.
However, should any errors
The agent
arise
ship
that
is
are
pretty
beneath your
badass
superior
too.
Status, please do not hesitate to call upon me.
The one I'm not the biggest fan of is the
Whenever you are ready to depart, consult the galaxy map on your bridge.
the
It will
Jedi
program
ship.
the proper astrogation coordinates and activate the engines.
I don't remember what it looks like. It's been so long. All right. I think I'm going to call it here.
Yeah.
Having just got the ship, I think this is a really good place to call it. And then next session, kick off on that Balmora is technically the next location, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We can do either. We could do Balmora or Nar Shaddaa.
Balmora, I guess.
Okay.
All right. I will catch you not tomorrow. I guess
At some point.
Yeah, I guess probably Wednesday.
Yep, some point. Thanks for hanging out with us on the stream. Like, comment, share, subscribe, leave a comment with suggestions, comments, theories, bitches, or complaint.
Yeah,
We're
all the
glad to have you with us. All the things, all the things. Just drag your face across the keyboard. It'll be fun. All the cool kids are doing it.
All right, man. See you next time.
Peace out, guys.
All right, folks. So to those in my stream, thank you so much for taking the time to hang out with me. I greatly appreciate it, and I love you for it. If you liked the game, the content, the channel, please consider giving me a like, follow, comment, subscribe, or ring the notification bell. Depending on if you're watching me now, live on Twitch or later recorded on YouTube. As a reminder, you can find my YouTube at Shadovan. It has all my streams, all my content, plus some YouTube exclusive series on there. On my YouTube, you'll also find links to my Discord and my Twitter. So, everyone, wherever you're at, I hope you have a wonderful morning, day, afternoon, evening, or night. May the Force be with you, and I will see you next time.